Shalom, Apostle Taha coming back at you with this truth, giving all praise to Yahweh Basham, Al Shai Basham, Kodash. And I'm going to entitle this video Reincarnation, straight and to the point. And this is going to be a short video. This is Revelation 10 verse 11. I'll start at 10. Revelation 10 verse 10. It says, "And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter." So now honey is sweet, obviously, but let's look up the word bitter. The word there from the Greek is
Strong's G 4087, pikrino.
Pikrino. To make bitter, to produce a bitter taste in the stomach, to embitter, exasperate, render angry, indigent, to be embittered, irritated, to visit with bitterness, to grieve, deal bitterly with, irritate. So when you come into this truth, it's good. You know, it tastes good when you learn this truth, and then after a while you start going through things, and this truth is not sweet like it tasted like when you first got into it. You might lose your job. Your boss might have seen you out there on the highways and the byways teaching, or you might came across a video, or a co-worker knows about you because you told him that you were Israelite and showed him the videos. Then he showed the boss, and you might have got fired. You know, you might have had a woman, and your life changed around, and she's a Christian, and she believes in Christmas and Easter and all these other things, and that might break up that relationship. So it becomes bitter. So you go through these tests. You know, things are taken away from you. Anyway, it said that when you eat this book, it's like honey. When you taste it, when you digest it, it becomes bitter. Now it says, this is the point I wanted, Revelation 10 verse 11. "And he said unto me," the angel, when you read the 9th verse, it tells you about an angel giving the book. "And he said unto me, Thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings." So the question is, when did he do that? There's no record of him ever, you know, coming off of the Isle of Patmos and going before people and prophesying to them. Now what I did was I asked a question: how did John of Patmos die? And the quick answer is by natural causes. It says the church fathers identify him as John the Evangelist, John of Patmos, John the Elder, and the beloved disciple, and testified that he outlived the remaining apostles, and that he was the only one to die of natural causes. So now there's no, like I said, there's no record of him ever going before peoples, nations, tongues, and kings and prophesying. The book of Revelation, you know, as a whole, is nothing but prophecies to be given to the 7 churches of Asia Minor. It said he would go before many people, nations, tongues, and kings and prophesy, right? So let's look up the word prophesy in the 11th verse.
Strong's G 4395. Prophetuo. Prophetuo.
Prophetuo. It says to prophesy, to be a prophet, speak forth by divine inspiration, to predict. Predict meaning to say, pre meaning before, and dict meaning to dictate, to say before. To prophesy, say before, with the idea of foretelling future events pertaining especially to the kingdom of the Most High. To utter forth, declare a thing which can only be known by divine revelation. And that fits us. That fits the Israelites when we go out there on the highways and the byways. What we're doing is basically not basically. What we're doing is actually prophesying. When we say that Esau is going to be our slaves, when America's Babylon, this place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. We're going to be in the kingdom. The kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom. We understand this because the Most High gave us the book, just like the angel gave the book to John to eat. And we did that. We received the book, and we ate the book, digested the book. We experienced the bitterness of the book, but yet you soldier on. And that's what John did. He ate the book. It was bitter in his mouth. But going back to him prophesying before many peoples, nations, tongues, and kings, there's no record of that. No one can find a record of him ever going out or leaving the Isle of Patmos at an old age. He had to be somewhere between, I would say, 90 to 100 years old. So, what does it mean he's going to prophesy again? Well, that means that's reincarnation. Now, we were taught that High Priest Ariah is John the Revelator, and he was the man that went deep into the book of Revelation and did the breakdown. These guys that go into the book of Revelation, they learned it from High Priest Ariah. So is he John the Baptist, or not John the Baptist, John the Revelator? We will soon find out. Everything is reincarnated. And Christians don't understand it because the Most High didn't open up the eyes of these Christians, these false Christians. Anyway, with that, I'm going to close it. Like I said, it's going to be a short video, straight and to the point. With that, I'm going to say shalom. Oh, and by the way, what you're seeing is the actual Isle of Patmos. Shalom.